can see, they use some real thick glue to mount this trim piece on. Gotta get all that glue off. So the cleaning did a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with it. What I really hate is that they use so much glue whenever they assemble these the first time, and I really doubt I'll be able to remove all of it. And on the bezels here, you can see they use a bunch of glue and painted all over them. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to remove most of that. Alright, so I did bead blast them, remove as much paint as I could so I can go ahead and paint them. So it should look a lot better once I'm done with them. So this is what I'll be using today. Before I paint anything, I've been using some of this grease and wax remover that works pretty good. And I'm gonna paint it with this Rust-Oleum gloss black paint. Should come out okay. Get you some light gray for the inside and some black if you want for the outside. It just depends what you want to do. Remember, I'm going with a LED, so they're gonna stick here. So basically, the backside doesn't matter what it is. So I'm going with black all over. So that's all I have, and didn't want to buy any light gray paint. So I'm gonna start with the inside and do the outside last.
Just one light coat, let it dry for about 15 minutes.
So I turned them around so I can get all angles best I can. The inside doesn't matter to me much, so I just want to kind of coat it so it doesn't rust. The outside, which I'm doing last, is I'm gonna make sure it looks real good, obviously, because you can see this when the trunk is open. So. Alright, so this is after 2 coats. This is where your gasket is going to sit, so that don't really matter how it looks. You're also going to have a seal sitting in there. So I'm going to turn them around, do one more coat, and they'll be done for the inside. Alright, so that's the last coat. I'm going to let it dry about 15 minutes and start the outside. Alright, so first coat is done. I'm gonna give it about 2 or 3 more coats. Let it dry. About 15 minutes in between each one. See how it comes out. Alright, so fixing to see how they look. And they look real shiny, shinier than I thought, and came out pretty damn good. Very happy with how they look. Alright, so now the tedious work, I gotta wipe these down best I can, clean the inside while I wait for the other housings to dry. But you see how this is, Has all the little ears. Well, that one's broken. Oh, well, alright, that one's broken. But, believe it or not, this one's in better shape than the other one. Fixing to show you. But, I'm gonna tape this up so I can paint the outside and clean it up. But, check this one out. Look at all that glue. I understand that it's broken, but why use so much glue? I mean, I might have to use some, but since the housing's broken and I'm not gonna buy a new one, but that's just too much. Too much.
So let them dry overnight. See how they look tomorrow when they're dried up.
Alright, so there you go, they're drying. Man, that looks beautiful. Look at that view. Alright, so I bought this from Amazon. Chemical Guys Heavy Metal Polish. First time trying it out. But I want to use this on my bezels for the tail lights. So we'll see how it comes out. Alright, so here they are. I'm going to try to polish them up best I can. I did put them in aluminum solvent to try to remove a lot of it. Just a very hard chemical we have at work that removes a lot of the dirt and paint, and it removed a lot of the glue. It removed a lot of the glue, not all of it, but a lot of it. So I'm gonna use some of this polish. Wow, pretty impressed. right off the bat, you can see the difference. Removes a lot of the oxidation buildup, and it looks real shiny. You can just tell how shiny it is. See right there, I didn't use any. Right there I did. Of course, I didn't take all of it. These are very old pieces, but that's how it was before. See that I haven't used any there, and you see the difference. That is pretty crazy. You see how shiny it looks? I like it. We're gonna turn out okay. So I'm gonna do the rest of these, polish them up, and should be good to put it back together. We'll see how it looks once I remove the tape. This gasket set from eBay. It comes with the inners and outers for the car, so should work out pretty good. They're not exactly original, but they'll work. Alright, so make sure you get all your screws on.
I can see that it's not getting it. Now it is.
So I've started 2 bolts, 2 screws. I'm gonna turn it around and get the rest of them in. So, all right. Housings are pretty much complete. So now I just gotta get these pieces on there. And obviously, since these clips here are broken and it's not gonna clip on, I am going to add some of this Gorilla Epoxy. So this is a Gorilla Glue brand. So supposedly you can glue metal and plastic and anything with this. First time trying it out, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so you gotta remove this tip. You're gonna use the same container to mix it. Just you're gonna stir. I like that it's clear and it is waterproof. So I'm gonna add this to the trim. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna try to wipe some of that off. So you're supposed to let it sit for 30 minutes after you glue it on, and you're supposed to clamp on and put pressure on there for 20 seconds. So that's what I'm doing now. After that, I'm just gonna let them sit for a while so they can dry. Man, I love the look of Charger tail lights. This is just a reflection off of them. They look mean and menacing.